The second of the Kidz Kartz action tonight. Getting over the 800 metres here. Brought to us by Razor Web and Graphic Design Services. Matt Reid, 02115766, should say 0211576921. And they're underway here. Morning Moon and Caitlin Veacock was the first to get into stride over Cossack and Brittany Edwards. They're followed by Playboy and Tiffany Winslow settling down third. Then came Winnie and Harrison Derby. Monet, Paige O'Brien back on the inside. Further back in the field then to Bad Jelly and Holly Noakes. Up on the outside, Pumpkin and Mitchell Derby. Further back in the field is Tosca, Michaela Rogers. Then first race winner Chaos and Jordan Bublets the next. Driving between runners Rough Rufus and Paige Sinclair. Galloping Caramello, Kate Coppins on the inside. Barlia, Caitlin Schneider's wider on the track. And Shadow and Kendra Rogers back last as they sweep across the showgrounds turn. Morning Moon and Cumu's Caitlin Veacock by a big margin here over Cossack and Franklin's Brittany Edwards. Moving to second, Winnie and Harrison Derby for Franklin. They're followed by Playboy and Cumu's Tiffany Winslow. Working into it is Monet and Paige O'Brien for Waikato. Pumpkin Mitchell Derby back on the inside for Franklin. Then Bad Jelly and Holly Noakes also out of the Franklin Kidz Kartz. Back on the inside, Tosca, Michaela Rogers out of Waikato. Barlia, Caitlin Schneider's working home well. Caitlin Orsho from the Franklin Kidz Kartz. Then Chaos for Waikato's Jordan Bublets. Well back in the field, Rough Rufus and Cumu's Paige Sinclair. Caramello and Waikato's Kate Coppins. And Shadow and Kendra Rogers also out of the Waikato Kidz Kartz. Back at the tail. They work on down in the Razor Web Kidz Kartz. And Morning Moon, Caitlin Veacock. Here's Monet though. Paige O'Brien setting out to bridge this gap now. So it's Morning Moon, Caitlin Veacock. Monet really starts to find the line purposefully up on the outside. Further back in the field then was Winnie and Harrison Derby. Mitchell Derby, Pumpkin back on the inside. Then Chaos. Monet's going to get it right on the line. Monet gets up right on the line for Paige O'Brien from Morning Moon, Caitlin Veacock. They were followed in by Winnie Harrison Derby. Mitchell Derby back on the inside with Pumpkin. And working home well late was Barlia, Caitlin Schneider. They were followed by Chaos and Jordan Bublets, Cossack, Brittany Edwards back in the field, Playboy and Tiffany Winslow. Rough Rufus, Paige Sinclair was back in the field with Tosca, Michaela Rogers. To its outside, Caramello, Kate Coppins. Back in the field then was Bad Jelly, Holly Noakes and Shadow and Kendra Rogers to be the last combination through in the Razor Web Kidz Kartz. Monet. Waikato's Paige O'Brien. Paige, one of our drivers heading to Addington to take on the New Zealand Kidz Kartz Cup. Really put the head down and tried hard to get after Morning Moon to get a slender victory here, Monet. Over Morning Moon, Caitlin Veacock. The third across was Winnie Harrison Derby, winning the Derby we could say, with Mitchell Derby running fourth in the Razor Web Kidz Kartz. So that concludes the Kidz Kartz action. Good luck to Holly Noakes, Caitlin Schneider, Jordan Bublets, Kate Coppins, Paige O'Brien, Kendra Rogers, Michaela Rogers. All those young girls heading down to Addington Raceway to take on the New Zealand Kidz Kartz Cup, sponsored by Westview Racing and Catch Driver. So good luck to them to take on the Southerners.